Are you thinking of moving to Prospect, Connecticut? We need to talk about the pros and cons. I'm Dave Jones, and this is CT Life. Welcome to another episode of CT Life. Every day we help people move to and from Connecticut. So if you have questions about Connecticut, you're in the right place. We cover all things CT Life here. Check it out. Make sure you hit subscribe up above and you hit the bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. In this video, we're going to give you the pros and cons of living in Prospect. Obviously, there are a lot of great things, but there are also some things you need to know on the con list. Every town has its cons though, so it's not that surprising. Check it out. Let me know what you think. We're going to start with the top 3 reasons people love living here in Prospect. Number 1, you get that small town feel. The population of Prospect's just under 10,000 people. You can run into the grocery store or the post office, people are going to know your name. You can't help but drive through town and not run into somebody you know. We also have the longest tenured elected official in Connecticut history, since way back in
1977.
Mr. Mayor Bob Chatfield. So now that we know a little bit about the sense of community, let's talk about the second reason everybody wants to live in Prospect. Location, location, location. Prospect is bordered by Waterbury to the north, Cheshire to the east, Bethany to the south, and Naugatuck to the west. So regardless if you're looking to get on 84 to hop to work fast or go to Route 8, you are close to it all. The location is ideal. We are also only 90 miles to New York City and 120 miles to Boston. Let's talk about the third reason people love living here, and that's the relatively low taxes. The mill rate here in Prospect is only 30.95, and based on all the neighborhoods around us, that's one of the lowest. That means your average $300,000 house would have property taxes right around $6,000. So now that you know some of the pros of living here in Prospect, let's get to the cons, because let's face it, you need to know this stuff if you're gonna live here in the great town of Prospect. Let's talk about one of the things that stinks about living here in Prospect. Quite literally, no houses in Prospect have sewers. That's right, if you live in a house in Prospect that's not a condo at Toll Brothers, you have a septic system. This is important to know and very different if you're coming from a city where you had a sewer connection. If you can deal with the fact that you have a septic tank, you should also be able to deal with the fact that you probably have a well. There's not a lot of city water available here in Prospect. The main road of Route 69 does have some connections, but most of the houses in the outlying neighborhoods do not have city water. The other thing you need to know about Prospect that's a little bit of a deterrent, you are at one of the highest elevations in all of Connecticut. Regardless of how you get here, you're going uphill. You really want to make sure you have a 4x4 vehicle, because usually when it's raining in the neighboring towns, it's snowing in Prospect. Well, I hope this gave you some insight into the pros and cons of living here in the great town of Prospect, Connecticut. If you have any additional questions, just let us know. We help people move in and out of Prospect on a daily basis. Just ask your questions, we're here to help. If you like this video and you want to be alerted every time we post something new, click the bell up above to get subscribed. We hope to hear from you. I'm Dave Jones. This is CT Life.